Oops, got too close. Rip Flower Bro 2018. Technically, this game came out in 97. But either way, it'd still be ripped the same year that it happened. I was worried about getting hit with the snowball. I'm going to blame that for my aim being off. Do-do-do, suck on my ball sack. Oh, those aren't the lyrics. There are no lyrics. I'm making this up. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Oh, well, look at Irie. How you doing, girl? Irie, mighty eagle at last. Watch me as I fly into the sky.
Right, you. Show him a real Thundershot.
I just had a thought while getting food. If we're changing the seasons, doesn't that mean the ugly witch has had our sister for months now?
SS Generation, thank you for the 13-month resub. I think you'd have a point. However, the seasons are only changing in this level. So I think time, and whatever door we walk through, only applies to these levels. But I like where your head is. Hey, here, you jerk. Boop, boop, boop. So, I guess we're going to do this a little bit differently. I guess we're starting at the top of the tower, and we're going to climb down. Ah, I forgot to get a snowman. Son of a bitch. Hopefully there's not anything important underneath him. He's living in 2020. He's literally living in 2020 because he's gone through all the seasons as we went through Click Clock Wood. Alright, so Nabnut's closed his door and he's all locked in for winter, but I kind of want to see what's going on in there, so we're just going to break into his home and see what's up anyways. The stop and swap area, that's what that music means. Nabnut got a girlfriend! Or a pink boyfriend. It's 2018.
I am the hype!
Honorable Spartan, thank you for gifting a sub to Pressure. Appreciate that. Pressure, welcome back, man. Nabnut got a girlfriend. Nabnut got a girlfriend. They're hibernating. Gonna wake up in pain. Haha. Anyway. Good for them. Yeah, they're also gonna freeze to death because we open up their window, so you know, there's that. No point in being over here, I guess. Oh, good shit, Deadpool. I hope it comes in soon. Free life we don't need. These notes are very important. I know where at least 5 more notes are. Still leaves us missing a couple, but I'm pretty sure I'll just come across them. Oh yeah, I gotta hit that grunny switch. Oh, there they are. Okay, there's some. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know where the last of the notes are then. Still a couple things I gotta do with the flight pad, or at least one that I gotta do with the flight pad. And then we're just about ready to get out of here. You'll notice that that doesn't quite even up though. Doesn't quite equal out. We don't quite have everything we need, and you'll see what we do here at the end to kind of fix everything. Now, it's wintertime and all the leaves are dead, and I didn't think about that before I jumped down here, which means that I have to climb back up the regular way, which means no, I don't, because there's a flight pad, and I can just take the flight pad. This actually works out, because I can do something I missed earlier. Oh, Generation, you type it too. That's funny. So I need to be back up here. I'm going to lose all my feathers doing this. I might end up entering that red feathers glitch cheat. Not glitch, cheat. I'm going to end up entering that red feathers cheat anyway. So here's another window I never thought you could do anything with as a kid. I think you're intended to beak barge it, but if you stand at just the right angle and shit an egg onto it, just the right spot, the window will break. Or you can beak barge into it, either way. You can do it while flying, is what I'm saying. It's just something I legitimately never thought to do as a kid. So, both honeycombs, in all of Click Clock Wood, both honeycomb slots are in wintertime. And that is the last honeycomb piece, empty honeycomb piece we get in the game. And our health bar is as big as it's going to get, almost. Almost and not almost. Y'all see what I'm talking about. Anyways, I gotta come back over here. We're picking up the last of the notes for this level. I'm gonna check my totals to make sure I'm good on what I think I'm good on. Oh, no, you can't get the Jiggy in wintertime, because in winter the treehouse is all boarded up. How about that? Probably to keep the hobos out. You have to be very, very quick. When you do that backflip and you land on this roof, Banjo will slide down almost instantly when he lands. So basically what I do is I hold L2 when I do that, or if you're on N64, it'd still be Z. And then I mash R2 as I land, just to get on Kazooie as quickly as humanly possible. But yeah, that's what's going on there. It's trickier than I made it look to land on that roof and get on Kazooie as fast as I did. So I legitimately hold L2 right as Banjo lands. I'm holding L2, and then I spam R2. Or the right trigger, I guess. I'm on Xbox. As I land, just to make sure everything's good. Oh, God. I didn't think I'd make that. What up, DBZ Steven? How you doing? There's a Mumbo skull in there I can go get if I want to, but getting back out is kind of a pain. And yeah, this is the beehive. The beehive didn't make it to winter either. Luckily for the bees, they all moved out anyways back in autumn. Upset at myself for not getting the snowman. I don't think there's anything important underneath him. In fact, I don't think there can be anything important underneath him. What I don't need is him ruining my days, knocking me off of here. Luckily, when you get close enough, they don't throw anymore. There's 100 notes, and fuck! It's okay that I got hit there. Actually, pretty okay that I got hit there. Because I needed to come down here anyway. Because we still have a Jinjo to collect. Alright, we got one pink Jinjo left. Where is the pink Jinjo? Oh, I think I know where it is. Mumbo's not even here. It's this guy. Mumbo's on vacation, you hairy fool. Come back in spring. Shut up. I like that the thing's not afraid to talk shit. Even though, like, we can and did easily kill it. He still talks shit without fear. That's a respectable trait. Some people would call it stupid, but... Imagine entrusting your entire home to a beehive. I mean, what has he got to steal? A couple torches that are bolted into the ground? His chair? How are we looking on totals? What all are we missing now that we've made our rounds in winter? We're missing 2 Jiggies. And I think I know where they both are. So you might be wondering, T-Shot, you've done all 4 seasons. What do we do now? Well, now we go back into spring. Because I saved one specific thing in spring for the very end, and you'll see why. It's the same reason we saved the pumpkin for the end. It's the same reason we saved the ant for the end of the level. We're back in spring for these last 2 Jiggies. And then some. So we're gonna make our way over here. Guys, we're wrapping up the last level in the game. And then I promise, it's like straight excitement from here on out to the finish. Let's go to Mumbo's house. And spring is the time when he will answer you. And it is 25, turns out. I don't think he's got anything worth of shit up here. Yeah, looks like it's some eggs. Looks like he's got some eggs. We go wishy-washy! Spell went wrong. Mumbo's loincloth all dirty. You wash? Her. That was our last chance to get Wishy-Washy. We got Wishy-Washy. Okay, so we turned into a bee for this level. Mumbo magic, much good. Bee is best yet. Okay, so let me explain to you what just happened if you're confused as fuck. Anytime you talk to Mambo, ever, there is a very small chance, and I mean like, probably 5% or less. Probably probably 5% or less chance that he can turn you into a washing machine. Why can he turn you into a washing machine? Who the fuck knows? It's like an accident. It's like his spell has gone wrong or something. Or I think he's pulling a joke on you. But the reason I'm happy that we got it is because I wanted to show it off to you guys. And you can play through this game like 5, 6, 8 times in a row. And it's not crazy to think that you would never get Wishy-Washy. In fact, the fact that we even got him on this playthrough is kind of nice and unexpected. So anything, first thing we're doing, we're going somewhere we've never gone before. That's as high as we can go in Click Clock Wood. And I gotta keep an eye out. So it's like the chances of pulling an LR. Alright, maybe not that bad. Because way up here, you can do this in wintertime as Banjo-Kazooie with the flight pad. This Jiggy is here in winter. And you can get up here, like I said, with Banjo-Kazooie and the flight pad, but that costs feathers. I didn't have a lot of feathers. So we go to the top as the B. If you hold the B button, the B button. Actually, it's X on the Xbox controller, but in Nintendo terms, it'd be the B button. You hold the B button, the B goes faster. He doesn't have an attack. Oh, hey, back in spring, the flower's fully up still. That's interesting. But they leave the flower up once we get back to spring again. Landing as the bee is a bitch. Controlling the bee in midair is a bitch. The bee doesn't walk very fast. The bee doesn't run very fast. But the bee can fly, and he can fly for free without spending feathers or anything, so. Fuck! This is where controlling the bee sucks ass. In there. The bee can enter the beehive through the front, which back in spring, if you'll remember, we couldn't enter the beehive. These are wasps. And they're okay with us being here, I guess. I think if you fly through close enough to them, they tell you to take that thing from the corner. Maybe not. I thought they told you to take the Jinjo out of the room. But yeah, this is the Jinjo, which is our last Jiggy in any level that isn't Gruntilda's lair. That is every Jinjo in the game we've got. We are finished with Click Clock Wood, and I could swim back out there, fly back out the front, and then go to the opening start pad to get out of here. Or, if I hold the fly button into this corner, we can just clip through the wall. And clipping through the wall sends us back out to the front. And the reason I saved the bee for last and didn't do that when we were in spring, because I did have the Mumbo tokens for it in spring, because there's only one way to get this Grunty Jiggy from up here. And it's that one. As you can see, we're still one Jiggy short for Grunty's lair, which is what we're going to go get now. And it's the Rusty Bucket. I never grabbed the Rusty Bucket Bay one, but it's okay because there's something else I got to show you at Rusty Bucket Bays. There's actually a glitch you can do in this game. I don't know how to do it, where you can become the bee. You can actually glitch out of this area as the bee, and you don't go through Mumbo's anti-magic field in the game, which means you can take the bee to any part of the game. You can take the bee through Grunty's lair, and then subsequently you can also take the bee through, like, other levels. So you can take the bee into Bubble Gloop Swamp and things like that. The reason that kind of half sucks, this is the Rusty Bucket Bay Jiggy, by the way. The reason that half kind of sucks is because the bee doesn't have any attacks, so there's a lot of Jiggies you can't get like that, but it's still cool to run around and do stuff with. I don't know what the point of these holes are. Gold feather. Okay, so we've gotten... If we view the totals real quick. We got 10 Jiggies in Grunty's lair. Been running around in here for about an hour. Maxed out Mumbo's Mountain. Did all treasure trove. Clean on Clanker's Cavern. Bubble Gloop's Cupboard. Freeze's Peak. Dobie's Valley. Mad Monster Mansion. Rusty Bucket Bay took us 33 minutes. Good God. Click Clock took us almost an hour, but it's basically 4 levels in one. stop and swap. That's the stuff from before. That's not really important. However, there is one thing we're missing. Do I remember how to get it? Not exactly. Not exactly. I think I go this way. And by this way, I mean this way. It's gonna be a tight one. Back into the Rusty Bucket Bay area. Is it right up here? Oh, my memory didn't fail me. Right up here. This is where the third and final Cheeto book, Cheeto page, lies. Bear and Bird getting good at finding Cheetos, so another spell they shall have. That traitor book has pushed its luck, so in the burning fire I'll chuck. Find Cheeto, which won't. Code you must enter on Sandcastle floor in treasure trove is gold feathers. And that will double your gold feather count to 20, which is really nice. Now, like I said, at this point, we can have a maximum of 100 eggs, 50 red feathers, and 10 gold feathers. But with the cheats we enter, we can double all those to 200 eggs, 200 eggs, 100 red feathers, and 20 gold feathers, which is really nice. I'm not going to take the time to do that because I don't need the extra feathers or anything like that right now. But just for anyone playing the game at home, if you want to do that and you want to be kind of OP, as it were, be able to use eggs and feathers and things like that more frivolously, that is how you do it. That is where all the Cheeto locations are. Later, Zeno. Have a good night, man. But anyway, we're ready for the end of the game. Marta, are you still here? I got you on deck for, do you have all the grunny stuff written down somewhere? Can you copy paste it to me just so I have a list of it? Or put it in Discord, maybe? I figured waiting on Twitch relay. Yeah, I figured waiting on Twitch to relay all this stuff wouldn't be in my best interest. I'm not sure getting my ass kicked here is actually the play. I think I need some of these honeycomb slots. Now, I know I didn't talk to every Bruntilda. I'm sure there's one or two Bruntildas that I missed, but we did talk to a good number of them, so we should be pretty all right. Anyways, if you guys remember, right before we opened Click Clock Wood, this is the note door that we opened. It took 700 and some odd notes. We currently have 900 notes. Hey, what up, watching you? How you doing? And would you look at where we are? That is a big platform with Tootie's face on it. We stepped on it, and it looks like a giant game board. Oh, wait, no, that's my favorite part. Welcome all. Grunny's the name. Banjo's here to play my game. My lair is done, and here he stands. Through all my tricks and traps and lands. This final test will see me win. When Banjo fails, then I'll be thin. The prizes on this stand bring joy. From Tootie down to Cuddly Toy. My little quiz will make you sweat. And Tootie you shall never get. Cause somewhere soon along the way, your lack of skill will make my day. Cause in the fiery pit you'll go, and I will win the prize on show. So step on over to the square, press A to try it if you dare. I basically had that on memory. I probably could have restarted that from memory. Because in the Xbox 360 version, you can't skip dialogue like you can in the Nintendo 64 version. So when I ran this on 360, I had to read that every time I got to this part. But yeah, welcome to the game board. I'm going to pull up Discord and see if Mata sent me this thing. There it is. Oh, Marta came in clutch. All right. Well, we have all the answers written down. All right, it's gonna be a challenge to look at that list, but we'll do it. All right, so welcome to this is called Furnace Fun. This is Grunny's Furnace Fun. This is her big board game she has for us. This is her final chance to stop us. She really went all out for this one, but if we fuck up, go into the lava and die. Isn't that scary? Anyways, a little answer is all I seek about this game, you furry geek. Wow, Grunny predicted furries. Who would have thought? There's just a question about the game. In a pyramid, some tiles you match. Who's not included in this batch? So that's Gruntilda. So basically, this is a question show. Grunny's gonna ask us questions. Sometimes we'll have to do tasks, but usually she's gonna ask us questions. And if we get it wrong, we lose a health slot, which is why me keeping my health was important, even though I didn't and I should have. If we get the question right, we can move on to the next board and we kind of clear this square. So the Banjo-Kazooie one that we just did is just going to be a general question about the game. That's what that square means. Grunny just told us this one is going to be a visual reference. So she's going to show us a picture, and we're going to have to say what level it was. Is this a speed run? Absolutely not. This is a casual playthrough. I'm kind of explaining what's going on to my Twitch chat. And, yeah, I'm doing a YouTube playthrough.